And here we are with another technique for the feet that you can either do for yourself or to somebody else in the house. My name is Maeve Daly. I work with counsellingonline.ie, and we're just doing a few different videos showing you different techniques that I work with in my practice as well as counselling. And today we have a wonderful pair of feet, so we'll move the camera to the stars of the show, and they belong to Michelle Hughes. Oops, sorry, nearly dropped everything, from our Tuesday tappings. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, hello.
Thank you again for volunteering your feet.
A delight. It's a delight. I love reflexology.
So, and I'm feeling now you're just holding your foot a bit
Okay.
tight there, so just to relax it. So we were thinking about, and we have a good view of it here, of this part of the foot. So reflexology just doesn't concentrate on the sole, but also on the sides and on the front. So on this area here where you can see my finger moving around, it can be around the knee area, even the hand area. So it's almost like the joints fold up on themselves in here. If you look at the chart, we'll put a picture of the chart in the comment section. So even using a crooked finger or slightly bent finger, you can use that then to do a lovely rotating movement in around all the different bones that you feel in here. And you can work right down into the ankle. You can see Michelle's ankle, and down here is coming into the lower back as well. So it's a nice technique just for doing different circular motions, because it's hard to do the thumb technique, but you can do it, but you have to kind of twist your hand on your shoulder, or just get into a different position and work all the points across from, you can see the demarcation line from red skin to white skin. And it's from that line that you can use to work upwards. On the line between the red and the white skin, we use that a lot with acupuncture. And I didn't bring any needles with me today, but maybe I'll get another volunteer and we'll do some acupuncture videos. And hopefully people won't be too traumatized by seeing that. If you're interested in seeing some videos on acupuncture, just leave a message down below in the comments. But for now, we're still on the reflexology points, working along the front of the foot, well, front side of the foot, right down into the ankle. Now, I noticed there's a bit of swelling in Michelle's ankle, and we know there's an old injury there, Michelle, is there?
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I have an old injury. God, it's ancient now at this stage. About 30 years ago, 35 years ago, I was run over by a speedboat, and the impact was on my ankle. That's where one impact was.
Okay.
And it's always been really weak since. I've had surgery there. I had a pin and plate there.
And I can feel the tightness and the misshapenness of the bone around that whole joint. So if anybody has an injury and you're working on them, just take it easy. You have nothing to prove. Just listen to the person's body, that you're not hurting them, and just gently working around the new shape that's there. So you have a new ankle as a result of that trauma. How did you get run over by a speedboat?
Oh God, many moons ago, I sailed a boat from Darwin. I was on a junk, a traditional junk, a wooden junk from Darwin to Singapore. Now, we weren't a fancy yacht. We were, just adventurers, and we didn't go into a marina. We went into a pier, and we weren't anchored at the pier. We weren't tied onto the pier. We were anchored just off. So every day we had to go on a little boat, about 50 yards,
to get to the junk.
To get to shore.
To get to shore.
From the junk to get to shore. So I was going ashore one morning, and this speedboat didn't see us, and it was a 5 mile an hour zone, and he was going very fast, 250 horsepower.
I don't know how many miles that is.
I don't know how fast he was going, but that was just that was a 150 horsepower engine. I mean, the engine was huge, and it didn't see us, and it crashed right into us. So I'm very lucky, one, to have my leg at all, because the propeller blade cut me, up my leg, at the top of my leg, and then the impact smashed my ankle.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can see that on the
There's two
on the
lines up
video
there,
that it's very, it's a completely different shape to her other ankle, which you can't see, it's off camera. But
That's
again,
a long time ago.
it's a long time ago. But again, it's always looking for how do things look and compare with the other side. So it's always interesting, and interesting stories that you can get when you talk to people about, tell me about your foot. So thanks for sharing your 30-year-old adventure and near-death experience, Michelle. Thanks.
I'll give you another interesting story. I was doing reflexology on one guy, and I couldn't find his.
Hang on, I'm going to turn the camera towards you.
Just in the liver. What's the? Actually, I'll come back. I've completely forgotten it. Hold on a sec now. I was trying to feel his gallbladder, actually.
His gallbladder?
Yeah, which is in the liver. I completely forgot. I got him. And anyway, I was kind of poking around and says, I'm having difficulty here. There seems to be a gap because your gallbladder, you can feel it in the liver. And he says, God, that's a surprise, because he had actually gotten his gallbladder removed. So it is amazing what your feet will tell you.
Yeah.
You know, it really, really is.
So poor old Michelle, she's not getting much of a relaxation
session. Every little bit is amazing.
So again, if you have any questions about any of the issues we've raised here today, about feet, leave a question or a comment in the section below. And if you'd like to see more of our feet tutorials, let us know.